Hey my friends, we'll be back into this new video tutorial with OSP Pro. In this video today we are going to be studying Python programming. Now mainly today we are going to be finding out, my friends, how can we use the one as the Python's inbuilt functions. I remember last time on the video just before this one, the one for complete MySQL programming video for 1 hour, I was trying to explain on the Python built-in function, though I didn't go much in depth, and the example we happened to use was a bit light. Now let us use today, we create up a simple project and we try to see how can we utilize it. Now I've already created up a file of mine whereby a folder whereby it's empty. You can see it is an empty folder where we shall be inserting in our project. So we're going to just have few stuffs to add on. I'm going to be using Python 2.7. So let me just start up my Python. So I think you guys, you can really see right now at the moment I'm just trying to size up my Python, and I'm going to be using Python 2.7 so that we can create up these simple projects. So the same thing, first thing we are going to do is that we are going to come back here and try to go to new files, because I would like us at point two happen to save our stuff somewhere. So the first thing, there's nothing we're going to import in up in this video. We are just simply going to use what already exists. So we are going to be learning at the moment how to use Python's inbuilt-in functions. Now there are some few stuff that I have to let you know, my friends, that Pythons have different inbuilt-in functions. What are those inbuilt-in functions? Now when I talk of Python inbuilt-in functions, I simply talk of the built-of Python command that we can either use a keyboard, a mouse to enter any data. Give assumption, maybe the data is in a database. We have a database that would like to pick information from the database. Those are inbuilt in. So here for this main tutorial, I'm going to show you using what known as the keyboard, whereby someone can enter information based on the keyboard. Now let me show one example. I'm just going to come back down here and I try to use some functions of Python to enable us to do so. So I can simply say maybe first name is equal to, I give assumption first name. I would like Python to enable us to print first name. So I will say row underscore one on as input. So here I can simply use a function that enables us to print up the first name, and maybe say what is your first name. Now you'll discover that one thing that will happen up here is that Python, whenever it happens you would like it to pick information from your MySQL, meaning from your keyboard, we have to use a statement known as raw input to enable us pick data from the keyboard. And if you want that data to be printed out for you, you can also use one as print, whereby here you can specify the statement after printing up for you. If you would like maybe something to be printed out for you there, you should use some statement. Maybe give assumption. May simply say it's my pleasure to meet you. Maybe if that's it, it is my pleasure to meet you. That's what I have. Then I will simply say okay, maybe that's what. Just try to do this, just copy this one before doing any other stuff, since I have first name and maybe I happen to say this is going to be the last name, name. Enter your last name. You get? So in a simple term, if I would like to print out the statement, I will simply say maybe printf, and I will simply say maybe your name is. Now your name is going to be having first name and second name in a simple term, and do so, close them, put a plus, and then you say maybe f name for the first name. To create a space in between, make a space like that, but here to concate that you have to put a plus there and also plus this side. Then we shall say l name to be the last name, like that, like that. You get, like that. So in a simple term, what happened to there, is what known as that we happen to give the program. At the end of the day, it will give us your first name and then the last name. So here is just to give a space within our program. So if you happen to come back in files, I save it as, I'm going to put in the desktop in our file called Python tutorials. I'm just going to give it example 1. So now I happen to save up this and happen to come to compile and try to come to run. I think you can see the program is asking us, what's your first name? My first name is David, or you just use OSP, no? And when I click enter, it's asking us, what's your last name? My last name is Pro. So the program will simply tell us that your name is OSP Pro. So guys, I think that's so great and so nice. I'm just using a simple function called raw input to enable us pick data from our MySQL, means from our machine mouse. So that's how they simply use what known as the Python's built-in function. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you all.